Hello everyone, and welcome back to the stream. This is the Elite Knight going through Dark Souls Remastered, or Dark Souls 1. And yeah, we're going to keep going. We're going to aim to either finish or get close to finishing during the stream for DS1. So the Elite Knight will make a return to Dark Souls 2 afterwards, but yeah, we're going to aim to finish Dark Souls 1 hopefully this stream. So first of all, we're going to be heading towards Isleth. That will be the next target. We're going for the Bed of Chaos. And after that, it's basically just Nito, potentially going down to the Great Hollow, and Gwyn. That's the aim for hopefully this stream, depending on how long it takes us. Alright, let's make sure we do a level up. Can't quite get that level, let's just use a soul item. Yes, I didn't need to farm for any humanity at the end of the last stream, which was nice. Should we just use... I reckon we should just use some of these souls. I've got a lot of souls just sitting here. 60,000 souls, bang. Should be 20 or 20,000? 20,000. I'm not using boss souls, but I will use these. Keep one of each. You know you're a bit of a completionist when you like try and keep one of every item. It's not like it's gonna help me, but it's just nice to see sitting there. This will probably be the last one that I do. Not getting too much value out of these now. We haven't really helped ourselves, to be honest, but anyway. I was hoping to not be, to like fast roll. Quite there. Okay, so if we're going to Isleth, we need to first go Daughter of Chaos. Actually, let's go Firelink. No, Daughter of Chaos. We need to help Sigurd and finish his questline. Something I don't want to forget to do. But we'll do that after Isleth because we have to do Isleth first. Okay, so let's consume all of our twin humanities. And then let's consume 12 humanities. I think we need one to make ourselves human as well. Okay, so this is what you need to save Solaire. You need to make sure that you open this shortcut. There are other ways to do it, but this is the primary way to do it. You can like delay his questline, for instance, or you can use like a poison spell to kill this bug that you need to kill. But if you offer 30 humanities to Quelaag's sister, then you can access the secret path on the way to Isleth. So we'll do that now, and then I'll show you the path in a little bit. So enter Covenant. And then offer humanity, offer 30. Chaos Storm Pyromancy, and we should now have Chaos Servant +2 when we have a look at our stats. So there we go, Chaos Servant +2. So now we're good to head towards Izalith and save Solaire. If we've talked to Solaire or else, but I'm pretty sure we've managed to progress this quest line pretty well. So I'm tossing up right now whether the entertainment value is worth it in this next fight. I probably will for the first, let's say, 3 attempts. I'll give myself 3 attempts to beat this boss the non-cheese way. And then if we fail, we'll just use the cheese way. I very rarely verse this boss normally because he's just... I don't know. I don't particularly enjoy fighting a big giant guy that tries to attack me from a huge distance. And at the same time, the cheese is just really, really easy to do, and yeah. Anyway, I will explain. So this boss, he only triggers when you go and take the gold trimmed set. So he'll only start up attacking you when you do that. So at the moment he's not attacking. See him just chilling there. But as soon as you pick that up, he'll attack you. And if you run all the way back to the fog gate, he'll basically try and attack you there. He'll get his arm stuck, and you can just kill him in essentially one hit. But otherwise, you have to try and fight him normally while he attacks you. Everyone say hi to Ceaseless Discharge. Okay, so we're going to trigger the fight. He just throws a little bit of lava up first, so don't run into that. And then I try and get myself over to this side because then I can have a bit more space. So there we go, there's a chance to attack. Oops. Basically it's just rolling to the side. Again, I don't really know many of his attacks. Like, that's the only attack that I really know, so I just roll to the left the whole time. I think he does have quite a few others, but I could be wrong. I never fight this guy legitimately. Ow. I'm not sure about that hitbox, Ceaseless, but no worries, bud. Yeah, so that was Ceaseless Discharge, guys. So yeah, the lava recedes, and then we continue further down. I'll see if I can... I don't think you can see... You can see the centipede demon a little bit further on. I'm not sure if you can see it from here as well. I'll show you where you can see it early, a bit later on. So at the moment I don't think we can. It's around the other side. I think one of the biggest things about transitioning to Dark Souls 2 is not hearing this armor clank every time I run. It really gets a bit much when you're spending hours streaming just this clank, 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 clank for a good long period. I've probably drawn your guys' attention to it now. I apologize if it's getting to you. We're committing with the Elite Knight armor for the majority of the run. I have had to take it off a few times just to allow me to roll properly, but mostly we've kept it on. Poor Capra Demon. He was a boss before, now he's just a pleb. Just one of many. Whole army of Capra demons, and there was that whole army of Taurus demons on the left earlier as well. Alright, so that's side of Kirk. He should be spawning now. Ah, excuse me. Excuse me, buddy. Oh! I was just trying to get the backstab on him, but that works too. Alright, so dropping down here, there's a bonfire down here. The only problem with that is this dude. I think I usually just poke and then run. They're quite dangerous if you get up too close to them, these guys. It's probably worth kindling a couple of times. I don't need to. There's not too much in the way of like bonfires that we still need to get to, so the humanity should last, and we'll get more humanity as we kill bosses. Okay, so this is where you can actually see like a petrified centipede demon there. If you see the little what do you call them? Little feelers that come off of his head there. And you can see them sort of gripping onto the wall from the lower ones as well. I'll get a closer look. I just think it's pretty cool that you can see the boss so early. Yeah, so there you go. So we'll come across him again. Not as the next boss, but as the one after it. So that area with the Taurus demons as well that we went past earlier, and the guys with the big well, I'll show you one in a second. But that area with them earlier has the Chaos Ember, which allows you to Chaos reinforce your weapons. It's like fire that scales with, I think, intelligence and faith. Dislike this guy. I'm not very good at fighting this particular one. He's very good at doing that. No! Aye. Do we have repair pad or anything? Yes, we do. Should help. Can I see what my durabilities are? Ah, good, it fully repaired it. Nice. That's a bit worrying. But yeah, so that was the Taurus demon that we just versed. This is a Capra demon. And don't forget to go get that Chaos Ember if you want to use it. I'm probably not going to go back for it. Just pointing it out for you guys. Ah, nice. Why did I lose connection? Okay. No problem. Please don't let me die straight away. No, I didn't want to do that, but okay. That's cool. I guess you might as well make use of the resin. Ah, I've triggered these guys. I don't want to fight you guys with the resin, I don't really need it. So I'm mainly aiming to fight, Ah, that's right. There is a little cheesy thing that you can do here. Similar to that first boss fight with the Taurus demon. So if you just come and look over the edge, you can get a plunging attack. Which I thought was pretty cool. And you can probably get a plunging attack on this guy if you lure him all the way back as well, but you don't really need to. Well, I say that now, I'll probably end up dying to him or something, but shouldn't need to. It's very restricted space, that little fight there. The main thing I'm not a fan of. Hi, I forgot about you. Hello, how are you? Oh! I don't know why I attacked backwards then, but just more of a get me out of here. So further down this way is the flame ember as well. You can see that chest, it contains it. I'm not really in the mood to be fighting these guys, but I guess I don't actually want the flame ember so much as I just want to show where it is. Oh man. You mean weapon broken? Wait, what? What broke? Ah, the talisman broke. Right. I mean, that's not as bad as it could be. Let's just avoid that. Yeah, I thought my air stock had broken, so just a bit more worried about that. Oh yeah! Anyway, so that's how you can deal with those guys and get the large flame ember. So that allows you to reinforce your weapons with fire, and it doesn't scale with intelligence or faith, so it just means that if you don't have a whole heap of strength or dexterity or whatever your weapon you want to scale with, Infusing it with fire just means that you can still get a good amount of damage from it. Just typically, like, I think in all three games you realistically want to have a high scaling in strength or dex, whatever you are mainly trying to put your points into. Okay, so we'll verse the fire sage first, and then we're gonna come down here. This is where you save Solaire. So we'll verse the boss first, and then we can do that. No. I just need to stay behind him, but I can't actually get behind him initially right now. He's as easy as the other two ones that look like him, as long as you stay behind him. So I think I've talked about the technique for these guys quite a few times now, but you run away when he does the slamming attack, and you stay behind him when he does basically any other attack. Oh no. Yeah. It's the one problem with the arena is the trees that just stuck down there. Should be okay here. Oh. He's getting too far in at the moment. Oh no. I really need to get behind him. There we go. You want him to kind of back into, well, not back into, you want him to stay in the open a bit more. Basically never attack them from the front unless you know you're going to kill them. Especially with this Demon Fire Sage. So he drops us the Demon's Catalyst and a Humanity. Get some souls from him. Swap back to our Elite Knight Helm. And we're going to head up the stairs, we're going to get the shortcut. And we're going to save Solaire. I think my favourite part of the S-Stock has been being able to do this dash attack that just, you kind of get two attacks in one, and the reach that you get on it is really nice. We might just rest. Get some Estus back. So as you can see, this is the shortcut back to Quelaag's sister. We probably should just upgrade as well. Eventually we have to get a medium boss roll, surely. Is that better? I can't really tell. Let me just test as well. What do I need to get that boss roll? Okay, so if we take off just our chest piece and our helmet now, that's enough. Can we leave the helmet on and just leave the chest piece off? Is that enough? Yes. So we can fast roll if we just take the chest piece off. What about... I really need to stop doing this, but what about if we just take the helmet and gloves off. Hey! Okay, that's really cool. So, just helmet and gloves. The reason I sort of talk about this as well is because the Elite Knight armor has most of your defenses, so most of your defenses are going to come from the armor and the leggings. The gauntlets and the helmet usually have a fair bit less, so those two combined roughly equal the Elite Knight armor's defenses. So I guess it's pretty similar whether you take off the chest piece of those, but yeah, I like my character to be a bit more modest. I see. Someone should clip that and then go back to that part where I just ran through the DLC just butt naked. Okay, so what I usually do here, you can just go down the left hand side, there's a nice path down the left hand side, but the right hand side has an item. The other thing I want to see, if it actually is still here, is there seem to be maggots on the roof. Sorry about the little break in voice there. I'm 27, I'm definitely not going through puberty, guys. Not sure what that was about. But yeah, I've had like maggots spawn on the roof before. It's been a bit strange. Don't know if it's meant to happen or not. It's just curious. Those guys that I was talking about earlier, the maggots, they come from the bloat people. The guys with weird like pussy bloat type things coming out of them. I don't even know what they're called, to be honest. But they can kind of grab you with one of their attacks, and then they like shoot this maggot into you, and then your head can explode in the maggot, and you've got to use an egg vermifuge to get rid of it. Anyway, I was contemplating whether to even showcase that, but I just wanted to mention it at the very least. Basically, your guy will scratch his head, and then eventually it'll sprout, but you want to get rid of it because although it does give you a bite attack when you upgrade it, it costs a lot of souls that you could be otherwise using to upgrade it. Okay, so this is the shortcut. This is the one that I was saying. You need to be able to touch that door and open it. You need to give him the 30 humanity to Krelek's sister. So that was the guy with the sunlight maggot. That was the bug, chaos bug that has the sunlight maggot. So Solaire is after the sunlight maggot as such. He's looking for a sun, and it's kind of a fake sun that he finds in that. And if he does get the fake sun, then he puts it on his head, and then he ends up kind of going crazy and attacking you. And you have to end up killing him. So it's very sad if you get on that path. That's why I like to save Solaire every time. The other thing is Solaire will then help you in your fight against Gwyn if you choose to summon him. So I think that's really nice. And then apparently the lore of it as well is that Solaire goes on to defeat Gwyn in his own world. So I think that's pretty cool because the whole lore of Lordran, which is the area that we're in, is that there's like a whole heap of different worlds that are connected, so that sort of displays the different players that are all playing the game at the same time. And the fabric of time and space kind of shifts and stirs, so that's why you get people popping into each other's worlds and helping each other. So I think it's pretty cool that the lore is that Solaire kills Gwyn in his own world if you help him in your world. Just like that. So we can keep going through to help Sigurd. Currently contemplating whether we should or not. I think we'll just help Sigurd when we get there normally, but I will show you where that shortcut leads to later on. No, we don't need to go that way. Sorry, not sure why I was going that way. shouldn't really need to kindle these bonfires. Bosses aren't usually too tough. I do usually summon Solaire for this though, so it will be a different experience not having Solaire in this battle. But the whole aim of the stream is no summons, so let's put... Just remember I pointed out the centipede demon earlier. Ugly centipede. Okay, so my plan here is to just bait out an attack, and then to dodge, and then to counterattack. I think I need to try and not actually fully roll and just kind of dodge left to right. It's really hard to get that counterattack on him. Really struggling to get that counterattack right now. Right, what I'll do is I'll run left and then I'll run right and try and run left, run right, and counterattack. Why am I missing every time? Missing every time. Let's try and go right. Just can't seem to hit him. So you can cut. Oh my goodness. You will get the orange charred ring at the end of this battle, which allows you to run in lava. If you cut off one of his centipede heads, or the tail, you get that. You get that orange charred ring. See, I cut off the tail there. There's a particular one that you have to cut off to get it. And that is why you don't run through lava without equipping it. Yes, that was the centipede. So you can see I take practically no damage now once I've equipped the ring. You still take a little bit, but nowhere near what it was. Sorry, where was the... That was the entrance, so the exit is this way. I think there was an item back there as well, maybe? No. I don't know why I'm showcasing all the items here. There's only a couple of really useful ones.
Why? Why? After all this searching? I still cannot find it. Why? Why?
So they're struggling to find a sun. Just do a single Kindle for this, just in case we need it. Shouldn't do. So the route I take in this area seems to be the best to avoid all of these creatures. You can see quite a few of these dinosaur-looking creatures. They'll jump on you and they'll do most of your health in one attack. So best way to defeat them is either with a bow or getting them to kind of jump on each other by getting to an area that they can't jump on you, and then they like all crowd around you and jump on each other. Those are the two main ways to defeat them. I wouldn't recommend any attacks against them, and I don't even have a bow, so we're just going to continue through this area. So no, you can pretty much run and get most of the items without them attacking you, which is quite nice. These guys will come attack you, but they're easy. So around the left-hand side of this building is the I think it's the soul item. Yep, soul of a great hero. And then what I do is I go back around the right to avoid those dinosaur creatures. I'm sure they've got a name, but I don't know them. They are dinosaur creatures. That's their name. There's some divine blessings past there as well. I will possibly attempt to go back and get them. Yeah. We'll make sure we rest at the bonfire first. Sorry, I don't know why I'm going around the back there. There's nothing around the back of that building. There's just this, I think it's Twin Humanities. Yeah. And then we go back down. So you can kind of follow this branch down. Sometimes take a bit of damage if you're not smart. Like me. Sometimes you can follow it most of the way down and not really take any damage, which is nice. It's just kind of a shortcut to get around the left hand side here. This is an illusory wall, and then you get your bonfire. So I will kindle this one a decent amount. I'll probably do that all 3 times. This will lead to the final boss of Izalith. Let's get that Estus. Alright, so I'll attempt to show getting the divine blessings at the back here as well, just before we go towards the boss and before we go help Sigurd. Siegmeyer, sorry. Have I been calling him Sigurd the whole time? Too much Dark Souls 3. So sometimes those dinosaurs will follow you. Okay, so I think we've been pretty successful in avoiding every single one of them, which has been nice. Hello, buddy. Alright, so let's head up to a bit of Chaos area. Oops. Excuse me, branch. Why did I want to go that side of it anyway? Desperately pushing past the branch and then realised I didn't even need to. So there's quite a few enemies down here. They're all pretty easy, but if they're all getting up on you, you can struggle. It's about the only way that you're gonna die in this particular section up until the next type of enemy. So one on the left. Forget about him, he can creep up on you. Between here, very sneaky. I actually forgot about that one. Can't remember where he spawned. Little soul item back here. Rooted. And then these Chaos Eaters, these are a bit more dangerous. They can break some of your items and everything, so do be a little bit cautious around them. Try and not stay in the front of them where they've got their little tentacle grabby attack. A couple of NPCs to fight here, worth trying to kill them as soon as possible so they don't both attack you at once. Kirk will probably spawn, and then you've got this Chaos Witch. Poor Kirk. Did I actually kill him there? Ah. Alright, so again, don't try and stay around the front of them too long. Getting that extra attack with my rapier afterwards, I'll just like queue it up. Okay, so down to the left here, so sorry, the boss is just down this direction, so you can go straight to the boss there if you haven't progressed Siegmeyer's questline, but we need to go and help Siegmeyer out. Really enjoy this dash attack. Running attack, should I say. Okay, so that shortcut that we went through earlier where we're trying to save Slayer, that's where he will go crazy if you haven't gone and killed the Chaos Bug first. So we're going back down to that direction now. This is where it connects to in Lost Arzlith. This is the most devastating Titanite demon in the game, so you do need to respect him a little bit. Make sure you don't get hit by his attacks. Position yourself well. Unlike me. Oh, yeah, nice. We just rolled straight into that. Get a quick heal off. I always try and heal when they're doing an attack animation. Staying around this arm is the safest, but do be careful of rolling off the edge. I have rolled off the edge or been knocked off the edge multiple times by this guy. Oh man, he keeps just catching me in that hitbox. Running attack was a bit dangerous there. Do we have time? Probably not. That's why it's always good to kindle that bonfire that I did. Ow. Kinda getting a little bit wrecked by him here. The air stock is not the weapon of choice against it. I keep just getting caught by that. Bruh, okay. Let me get out of that attack. Every time I think I've got enough time to heal up, and then he's like, nah. I'm not having any of that. Estus? Thinking death. Ah, we got the catch pole as well. Alright, so let's go say hi to Solaire, and then we will go towards Sigurd. Siegmeyer, wow, done it again. Siegmeyer, word of Katarina. Also, don't mistake Solaire for a Chaos Bug. I have done that before. It was very devastating and heartbreaking.
Was it all a lie? Have I done this all for nothing? Oh, my dear son. What now? What should I do? My son. My dear, dear son. Was it all a lie?
So he didn't find his son in the Chaos Eater. I mean the Chaos Bug, sorry. But that is the better ending, in my opinion, out of the two, because at least he can help you kill Gwyn, and hopefully go on to kill Gwyn in his own world. So essentially that is the end of Solaire's questline. We've just completed it there. He'll help us with Gwyn later on, if we were to summon him, but we're doing no summons, so I'll just show you his summon sign when we get there. Okay, so with Siegmeyer, I usually use a bow to shoot down at the Chaos Eaters, just so I don't have to go down in there. But this time I don't have a bow, so we're just going to have to head down and take them on. The ideal way to do this is you want to leave just one Chaos Eater that you can deal with Siegmeyer, because he doesn't progress to the Lost Hollow unless you sorry, the Great Hollow, unless you kill the Chaos Eaters with him. If you kill them all first, then he'll just give you the Speckled Stoneplate Ring, and if he dies there, or if he takes too much damage, then he'll again give you the Speckled Stoneplate Ring and not move. So the easiest way is to come down this way. Let's just equip the Rusted Iron Ring. Yeah, otherwise you move really slowly through the swamp, so that's no fun. Okay, so again, I usually shoot these guys from up top, so I'm not entirely sure who's going to aggro when. Can I get them to fall? Is that a possibility? Aha! We need one to stay alive though. Can I trigger just a couple. Seems kind of OP, to be honest. There's only 2 left, I think. Can I trigger just one of them? Yes. Hello there. Gentle canoe. I've never come down and actually done this. I've always shot them from up above, so it is pretty funny just to watch them all just fall straight down the hole. Easy kill. Okay. Do we have a purple moss clump? We must do. Let's just use that right now.
Oh, excuse me, I was so absorbed in thought I just drifted away. Must be the warmth. Well, what's on your mind? No, don't tell me. Those monsters making life difficult for you? You need not be ashamed. We're all in the same boat, you know. I really have run up quite a debt to you. Perhaps the time has come. Friend, I have an idea. A good one, really. I will rush those dire fiends, and you can slip away in the confusion. Please, friend. I owe you much more than this. By the honor of the Knights of Katarina, allow me to assist you. And now, I go. Don't be slow. Come on! Over here, you! Panic! Out, weekend! I am Zinkmeyer of Katarina, and you shall feel my wrath! But you, didn't you get away? Well, you saved me, once again. Oh, thank goodness. I'm exhausted. I think I'll have a rest. Oh, don't you worry. The ground below me is my pillow. I'll recover shortly.
Okay, so unfortunately, as I have mentioned previously, the ending of a lot of the quest lines are a little bit sad, but we will... This is the last time we'll see Siegmeyer alive. We'll be heading down to the Great Hollow after defeating the Better Chaos. Just trying to remember where there's a red Titanite slab in this area. It's one of the ones that I'm not very good at locating. There's also another Chaos Eater, I think, up here. Is it up here? Or is it the other side? Oh, it's the other side. I think the slab's in between these two Chaos Eaters. Should find it pretty soon. I don't actually need it for my playthrough, I just like to show the important items. The Chaos Eaters can also drop red Titanite chunks, which is useful for upgrading weapons to be fire. Oh, Chaos. Okay, so is it opposite the Chaos Eater paths. I think it might be then. Yeah, there we go. So there's the slab opposite the Chaos Eater path. So if we go back across this room, we'll get back to the way we can exit. Now I'm just going to find the branch that takes us back up to the top. We could use a homeward bind, but it's easier just to take the way up once we find it. Oops. There we go. This way I should be able to at least start the Bed of Chaos. I may end up dying to the Bed of Chaos. It's very easy to not follow the right path, but let's see how we go. If we can get it in one attempt. I have done it in one attempt before, but we'll see. I think my talisman's broken, so that's good to know. Yeah, so you can still use the talisman even when it's broken. That's good. I honestly thought it wouldn't work. Okay, so I usually go left bug first. So there's two bugs, and then there's a bug in the center that you've got to get afterwards, which is a lot harder to get to, because there's more attacks that happen each time you kill one of the bugs in this arena. Big strategy as well is holding your shield up while you're running, because he will try and slap you with those. Well, I guess it's a she, it's the Witch Vasilith, but with those branch hands. So first one defeated. So you can see now the fire scythes and the fire attacks will start happening, and ow. Probably better to wait for that. Probably better to wait for that arm just to attack once before you go. There we go. Just gives you a little bit of time to run. I try and follow this little path, so you can see there's a nice little marked out curve. It's the safest way to cross this arena. Until that happens. That's a lot of souls that I've got on me. Probably should have leveled up previously. Okay, let's make sure, again, this is a really easy mistake to make. Make sure you equip the orange shard ring before you go. Yeah, so at the moment it's looking like we might finish Dark Souls Remastered in this stream. I have really enjoyed getting into it and just taking the time over the story, not skipping any cutscenes or any dialogue. It's been really nice. Oh, we forgot that item. It's just a soul item. I'll show you where to get it if you're interested. There's a rare ring of sacrifice up there as well, actually. Can I be bothered? Not really. So always check if they drop a red Titanite chunk. Yeah, so if you take this branch down that way, that'll lead you to the rare ring sacrifice and the soul item. Okay, so thankfully anything that you've destroyed in the previous run of this boss will stay destroyed. So we just have to go to the right hand bug or pod or whatever it is this time. But I need to go get my souls. Shield up. Heal in. Get a heal in. Just thank you. Can I? Dude, that was a little bit close for comfort. Let's just try and stay back a little bit. Try and get out of that radius of that swipe. Okay, so we should have a few seconds here to get through. Can just roll through the branches. That's what I usually do on the middle one, but I usually just attack those right and left ones. No particular reason, rolling through the right and left ones is fine too. Okay, so Bed of Chaos is fully upgraded. Time to wait for that first attack. There we go, and then we run. So there is a nice... Oh my goodness. You can actually just roll onto that branch right there if they don't happen to attack at that specific moment. Yeah, this boss is definitely one of the more annoying ones. I'd just rather not lose all those souls if I can help it. It's no big deal if I do. I just prefer not to. I could use a rare ring. I could use a ring of sacrifice, I guess, but yeah, I don't know. Easier to just collect them. Maybe I will, just in case. Just have to remember to equip the charred ring if I die again. Sorry about the camera there, guys. Should probably get that a bit lower. The one thing that I usually do as well is I usually end up killing both of those Chaos Eaters on the way back to this boss fight if you die, because it gives you a chance to get some more red Titanite chunks easily. So if you happen to want to upgrade a weapon with fire or chaos, then at least you get some benefit to beating the fight. Where are my souls? I think we might just forget about our souls and try and, oops, find them when we come back. So if you roll straight from this little... Oh! Sorry, you have to roll slightly left, so you can roll from that little juddy-addy piece slightly left. I went straight for some reason. Nope. good streaming content continually dying to the bed of chaos. I do like Izalith aesthetically. I don't particularly enjoy it though. There's nothing much about this area that I really enjoy. Yeah, I feel like if we die this time, we just lose their souls. Can't really be bothered swapping to the Ring of Sacrifice. It is a lot of souls, but I don't even know where the Bloodstain is. I'll come back and get the Bloodstain if we do defeat the Bed of Chaos, but otherwise I can't really be bothered. Those first swipes. Yeah, okay. Just roll slightly left. Shield up. There we go. Roll through all these. They can still use fire through this area, which is a little bit annoying. But we should be okay if we just keep rolling. Oh, dude. Attack downwards. You're kidding me. You're actually kidding me. I'm equipping the Black Knight Halberd just to kill a freaking one-hit creature. Just because this... If you don't hit the right attack, or the right angle, you literally miss the bug entirely. That's just so frustrating. Anyway, goodbye 120,000 souls. And hello, Divine. Sorry, Divine. Black Knight Halberd. How are we for rolling? It's whatever. We only have to like... Oh wait, no, we have to roll. We have to do some rolling. It's been the worst bit of Chaos run I've had in a while. Like, that time was not even due to me, that was just due to literally not being able to aim downwards. I don't even think you can lock on to those creatures, which is just so dumb. Like, it's not hard to hit them, but with an airstock, it really is. The boss is primarily the arena, so the fact that I had the most trouble with actually hitting the little bug. Let's see how powerful this Black Knight Halberd is against this guy. 2-shot. I was actually thinking it might be a 1-shot. 2-shot's good. Would I have been better off, like, literally with my fist? I probably would have. Yeah, I'll literally just use my fist. There we go. Let's do that. Attempt number 5? Yeah, counting. Do you swipe? No, you don't want to swipe? Ah, now you do. Ah, excuse me. Surely I was out of the radius of that. Oh, man. Only needed one drink there, but better safe than dead. Dude, punch. Okay, so that is Bed of Chaos, the anticlimactic end to a long boss fight. Alright, so next is going to be Nito? Any benefit? No. Wait, hang on. Let's just equip my S-Stock and just see if I get any benefit from a strength or defense. I'll probably just keep going with endurance. I doubt I'll get much. One extra, not worth it. Keep going with endurance. Okay, so if we're gonna do... No, we're not gonna do Nito yet. We'll do the Great Hollow, sorry. And then we'll do Nito.
Well, hello again. I have finally located my father. All of your help was invaluable to us. Thank you so much. I was finally able to pass on my mother's last words. My father, he went on his final adventure. Don't worry. That's just the way he is. Undead or no. Sort of reassuring, really. He goes hollow. I'll just have to kill him again. My father?
Okay, so probably the easiest way is just to teleport to the Door of Chaos, and then we'll just run through the swamp and go into the Great Hollow. And Rusted Iron Ring for the swamp. Sigmar's quest, I would propose, is the hardest to complete out of all of the NPC quest lines in Dark Souls 1. It really does take a lot of work. I think I've only completed it about 3 times now. Just because I never knew how to... I never knew that you're supposed to turn the switch on the boulders in Sen's Fortress, so most of the time you wouldn't progress past there, and if you did progress past there, I don't think I ever re-met him in the swamp. Like, I never came back down into the poison swamp here at Blighttown, just because I had no real reason to. I didn't even know about the Great Hollow at that point anyway, so... I always think it's I always think it's interesting to hear people's experiences when they go through Dark Souls 1 and just how different they are in terms of what areas are hard or what sort of NPCs they come across and they progress the storylines of. Yeah, fascinating to see how everyone plays it a bit differently. What sort of weapon set, what sort of build. There's a lot of variety in Dark Souls in weapons and builds. how you do your playthrough, even what route you take, as much as it's fairly linear, like I'm sure a lot of people do take a similar path to me. There will be slight variations as to which area you decide to go to first. Less so in Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3, although there are still a couple of variations on those. But Dark Souls 1 is just so interconnected. It's very well done. Love the souls that you get here. Someone falls off the edge every time. I don't think we can level up at all. Actually, let's see if we can use a soul item if we've got some extras just to quickly level up. Because I do expect to die here, just for a sheer idiotic fall or something like that. Would be nice if we can fast roll this armor, but not quite yet. Okay, so you've got to be very precise here. I'm not going to be showing you all the items here. Even a tutorial from Fextra Life really struggled to showcase them all and almost died a couple of times trying to do so. So seeing as that's not my main focus, I'm just going to get the Clearanthy ring and anything else that's easy to get on the way down. Basically, you just want to have a look out for shiny items. Like, for instance, there's the 2 crystal lizards over there. I don't even know how to get there easily. I think you can kind of drop onto that section there from a higher section and get to it that way. Well, we'll see. We'll see if we can get there. I have done it before. Very easy to fall here. I don't even think this is the way. Oh boy. What was that? We need to try not to get cursed yet. I don't even have a standard way that I get down here. All this moss is really easy to fall off as well. I've got to be very careful. Just gotta look for areas, preferably with no moss, but mainly just these big thick branches, because if you try and fall on any thin ones, it doesn't go well for you, let's just say that. Okay, so we can drop down here. So we need to try and find a way down. I've honestly just forgotten how to... Not even forgotten. I never really knew this place super well. I always make my way down, but I don't have a huge plan for it. None of this is safe right now. Possibly the best course of action is just to jump across. It's like, yeah, no. Okay, let's see if we can get down. What's the easiest way down? Let's see if we can find an easy path down. I was trying to get a couple of items that time. I know there was a ladder at some point as well. Oh my goodness. Dark Souls 1 is really not my forte. Like these areas that you don't go through very much, I'm very bad at. Although Blighttown I do know now very well. I have made a concerted effort to learn Blighttown, just in case. What? No. In case I want to get the items there. So ladder at one of these pretty soon, I think. Yeah, okay. No. Okay, that'll do. That'll do, laddie. That'll do, donkey. I will try and show where the ladders are when I can, but again, I'm not the expert to be watching on how to get through the Great Hollow. It's not a place where I would recommend my knowledge on. There is a there's an item that you can get to. I'll try and show where it is, but from just up above there, you can drop onto the ledge and get it. There it is. So you can drop from up above onto that beam right at the edge, like right at the side of the area. But again, all of these drops are very risky. Most of the time the item's not worth it. Oh, hi. I forgot about you guys. Yeah, we're just gonna skip the mushies. Again, there was an item that you could drop down onto as well. There's like a mushroom item. I always love walking into Ash Lake. The Hydra over there, we'll try and ignore him for a second.
My father, all hollow now. He's been subdued. He will cause no more trouble. It's finally over. I will return to Catherine. You assisted us so greatly. I can hardly return the favor, but please accept this. It's of no use to me now. Dear Father.
So very sad end to it. That's Dark Souls 1 especially for you. Most of the Dark Souls, but Dark Souls 1 especially. Okay, let's take on the Hydra, Black Hydra. Same technique as the previous one, get the heads to attack and then just try and get rid of them one at a time. Very easy to get hit by the heads though, like this one. Can't see. Again, I couldn't see the head. Really hate those moments. Oh no, they... Pick one, try and get it before it retreats. I hate when you miss that first attack because you know you're not going to get enough attacks in. So, cut off. I don't think we're going to make that in time. Get one attack in. Oh, we got two. Comes the spit. How did we get it? Oh, nice. Dragon scales, and then we'll get a dragon scale from here as well, I'm pretty sure. I couldn't believe how cool this area was when I first actually came here. I'd seen it once before in a video, but I didn't really know where it was or how to get there, and then when I eventually went all the way through the Great Hollow and got here, it was like, wow, this is pretty epic. And then I got chased by the Black Hydra for a good while. I was honestly just so happy I got here, and then I was worried about dying because I don't think I had the ability to teleport yet, so I just wanted to homeward bone. And I ran quite a while down here, and I think I ended up just homeward boning because yeah, I was so close to dying from that Black Hydra. He chases you the whole way along this area if you don't kill him early. Oi. Got any goodies for me? No problem. Oh. We should probably change back to the Ring of Steel Protection as well. I somehow managed to pass it multiple times in that menu, but we'll just ignore that. I think there's an item just down here. I will try and show the items in Ash Lake because there's really not much else to show. I mean, there's the whole scenery to show, but it's very similar throughout until we get to the end of this area. Let's drop down the left here. And we got a couple of basilisks and a mushroom parent. Oh, that was dangerous. See, that Ring of Steel Protection really helps there as well because they do a lot of physical damage. I'm attacking too much, or just getting a bit too close to him. Okay, so this is very specific what you gotta do here. So stay on this log, make sure you don't fall off until you get to... Oh, hello. Forgot about him. Until you get to this little point here, you can see there's a little bit of a branch down there. So we're just gonna fall down really slowly. There we go. Get through the branch. Ta-da! Miracle. Great magic barrier. Is there a way I can get back up, or do I have to go around? I can get back up. Yeah. Yeah, I think that was just the rest of that branch that we went along. Let me have a look, actually. Does this just connect, or is this separate? Whoa. Yeah, there's the branch that we just dropped down onto. So you can come up this way as well if you don't want to burst all those enemies early. Probably makes sense to use that branch. One more little crab. Clam, sorry, not crab. He's a little bit stuck right now, so we'll just get a quick talisman heal. Our broken talisman. Wow, they're really stingy today. No loot from the clams. Yes, this is much more stressful when you're getting chased by the Black Hydra. It's quite nice and peaceful if you kill the Hydra first, like we have. And get ready for it. Here we come. Spoilers if you haven't seen this section before. So you can pray to the Everlasting Dragon and into the Dragon Covenant as well if you choose to. I'm not going to do it right now because I've got that Chaos Servant +2 for the next playthrough if I want to. The other thing to note is that this guy's tail, you can give it a couple of whacks and get the Dragon Greatsword. He doesn't aggro on you. You won't have to fight him, so nice. I'm pretty sure you can't fight him anyway, like even if I attack him from the front. I don't think you ever actually fight him. Which, I mean, they could have made that into like a mini boss fight potentially, but he is an everlasting dragon, so I guess they're trying to stress that he's too powerful to be beaten kind of thing. You just kind of have to leave him here. I don't know. I'm not sure what the idea behind it was, but it's very cool to have him here as part of the Dragon Covenant leader. Okay, we're gonna head back to. We don't really need to go to Firelink, I don't think. I'll just make sure that I have a bad feeling that I've got Arena killed. No, we haven't done the Arena's part. So we should be fine. Yeah, we should be all good. So as mentioned, if I tell him about the flame, he'll go down to Hollow in.
Oh, hello there. I'm pleased to see you safe.
Blighttown.
As always.
The swamp.
If you provide the materials, I can teach you pyromancy. Why? What spectacular pyromancy? Tell me about it. I have never seen anything like it.
So if you say yes here and you go back down to the swamp, you'll find him hollowed. There's really no more to his questline. I'm just going to say no for now because I don't need him to.
I see. Wait, friend. Where are you off to?
Okay, so time to go to Nito. Team of the Giants. Now I will probably make an exception for my armor for this area just to make it easier to navigate. So that sunlight maggot that we got previously, we can use that to light up this area, which will make it a lot nicer to watch as well. There's the large divine ember. I actually really should go get that. Did I get that before? I don't think I did. Okay. Let's go do that first. So there is some stuff up here that we can get as well. I can't remember if we did that before. Couple of items up here, we'll get those first, and then we'll go down to get the very large divine ember, I think it's called. It might just be large divine ember. Heal. I need to probably get behind him, but I don't want to trigger his friend at the same time, so... and so you may have seen this item up here at the start of the area, so this is way back in a previous stream, but there was this item right up the top that we can get now. So as we defeated Pinwheel, when we came there, you can see this item. Just pointing it out to make those connections. This item here, I think that's that. So 3 Eyes of Death that you can get there. Okay, now this is where I'm probably just going to use a Ring of Sacrifice again because I expect to get killed here. It's one of those places that you just kind of want to get in, get out, and be done with. Unless you've got, I guess, a bow or something you can deal with them from above. You can see there's heaps of skeletons down there. So ideally what you want to do is you want to jump across that hole, come around the side, get any items you want up top first. I don't even know if there's any items up here, to be honest. I don't think there even was. So no items up here, but then there's the large divine ember just down in the corner. So you want to just drop down, grab that, and get out. It is possible. There's just a soul item there as well. Yeah, Ring of Sacrifice I do recommend for that area because that is very common to just get absolutely annihilated. We'll see if we have any upgrade materials to get that further. We have one white titanite chunk. Yeah, we can probably go and just get a quick upgrade. If we just go to Undead Parish. Just upgrade our divine weapon once, and then we'll come back. I will try not using a divine weapon for this section, just to see if, like, how many of the skeletons actually respawn, whether it's necessary. It's certainly useful for the
the secret rites of divine blacksmith.
boss fight, though.
Perhaps you could lend it to me. I've long dreamed of forging divine weapons. Splendid. Splendid. Thank you. Andre of Astora never disappoints. I assure you.
Oh, that's right, it'll be under modify equipment. And then divine pike +6.
Don't get your...
So hopefully we can get some more white titanite chunks while we're in there, and then we can upgrade it even further before the boss fight. We don't need to, it's not a... You just literally need to use it to kill the skeletons, and then you can swap weapons. It is nice to be able to use your divine weapon the whole way through the fight. Just saves you having to bother swapping.
Good day. You look reasonably sane. What are you doing in the catacombs? Are you a cleric or something? No? Really? Then I'd have no qualms telling you. There's a fine stash of treasure right down that hole. I found it first, but, well, we're friends now, so I'll split it with you. In any case, have a look. It'll shimmer you blind. There, that hole. Take a closer look. Where's the issue? What's your problem? Take a peep in the hole and check out that treasure. Where's the issue? This is what I do, my friend. The trinkets I'll be stripping off your corpse, that's the real treasure.
I wasn't exactly sure about his little line about me looking sane. If you have a look at my character, I would certainly question that. At the moment I'm hollow with with a big giant bug in my head. Okay, so I need to... which way am I going? Sorry, I get lost in this little area very easily. There we go.
You're no hollow, are you? Thank goodness. Please be careful. There are 2 fierce hollows not far from here. They were once brave knights, my former escorts. Who would let such strong spirits be hollowed so? Heavens, is there nothing at all to be done?
Oops. Oops. Yeah, well, I did a self-defense, guys. I didn't attack him. Just defending myself.
You banished those 2 hollows, did you? It pains me to think of the trouble my failings have caused. I am certain that both Vince and Nito are grateful to you. Thank you so very much. Here, these belonged to them. You deserve them more than I am certain that both...
Okay, so... I need to head back up, so there's a way back up to the bonfire. So they don't seem to get back up even if you don't have a divine weapon, so that's good to know. Also, you don't get a reward from patches unless you don't forgive him at this point, so it's worth not forgiving him.
Oh, you! Well, let's just calm down. Talk about things. I did you wrong, but I didn't mean it. These temptations, they can, well, overcome me. You know what I mean, don't you? Please, forgive me. You and me, we're jolly undead outcasts, aren't we? Oh, for heaven's sake, let's not mope about, eh? You're still alive. I've said I'm sorry. Wait, I know. Here, take this. It proves something, doesn't it? I did you wrong, but I didn't mean it. These temptations, they can overcome me. You know what I mean, don't you?
Okay, so from here, best course of action is to make sure that we've rested. And we're going to head up to the next section. So we're just going past patches this direction, and it's pretty easy to find your way along the main path here. Although there is a covetous silver serpent ring that we will be looking to get as well. And this guy. Some of these guys are really annoying. I do really struggle with them. You can just kind of run past them, but they do take a lot of stamina off you if they hit you. And they take a lot of health off you if you don't have a shield up. So you can just follow the wall along mostly, but we want to go left to get the items. Silver Serpent Ring, especially. So there'll be the Black Knight here. We'll just lead him backwards a bit. What weapon does he have? Does he have a halberd? I think he's got a halberd, yeah. I'm not very good at parrying the halberd, unfortunately. So we might just rely on backstabs if we can't hit the parries. Really bad job. That archer's just shooting at me the whole time. Ah, that was terrible. Halberds and axes are probably the hardest two for me to parry in Dark Souls 1. At least on the Black Knights. Ah, I forgot he was here. Let's get that Black Knight to come out again. Not sure where he is actually. So I'm pretty sure from here we can just roll down. Yeah, cool. So people have actually done some really good messages here. I'll make sure I rate those. Amazing item ahead. Here. Okay, we will get ambushed here by 4 of these guys. We're just grabbing the item first, just in case. Stock's really good against these guys at least because I can hit them from a distance. They get hit by those close range attacks. They can drop white titanite chunks, but we haven't got very lucky at that. Also, I do realise this is my first stream, just thinking about it now, so the Silver Serpent Ring increases the amount of souls you get. I think I mentioned when I got the Gold Serpent that that increases the amount of item discovery, so you can get better chances at getting items. So Silver Serpent increases the amount of souls you get from each enemy. Very useful ring if you have the ring space for it. I'll probably keep using the Ring of Steel Protection here because I just really like having that bit of extra physical defense. But it is up to you what you use. So this bonfire is one that I probably should kindle. This will be the main bonfire that we need to make sure we have enough to get to Nito. Running pretty low on humanity. Can always farm it from the DLC if we have major issues there. There is also the effigy shield around here. It really isn't very useful, so I don't tend to worry about it too much, but you can get it from this area, just as a note. It's pretty easy to find if you go through all the paths and fight all the enemies, but I think we're just going to take the quickest route to Nito from here. Not too concerned with it. It's basically the only other thing other than the I think there's a white titanite chunk or something just here. There we go. Yes, if you keep following the walls around, try and avoid the enemies here because there's really no benefit in fighting a couple of them. Just keep following the path downwards. There is this item. There are enemies above me right now, so I've got to be a little bit careful. Other than that, drop down here. Hopefully he doesn't follow me. We should be okay from there. Yeah, I think we're all good. Can't hear him. Alright, so there's an invader here. It's your choice whether you risk fighting him on the edge there or going through and getting the crystal lizard. I think I missed the crystal lizard anyway. Crystal lizard's in that cave. If you kill him really quick, you can get like a twinkling and a couple other things. Ow. Failed that parry. But yeah, he'll just spawn on the side ledge there, so you can backstab him if you run really quick. Oh wow. Didn't expect to one-shot him. Take that. Okay, so we're heading towards Nito. We really want to equip a divine weapon. Unfortunately we didn't get much to upgrade it, but +6 should be enough. So much less damage now. We might save this for the fight actually. We'll just keep using the stock for now. We're getting a lot less damage from our pike. We're gonna get shot with arrows, but if you just kill these guys really quick, helps out a bit. Always remember you'll get ambushed from behind at that point. Oh, hello. I did roll there, but I was a little bit late. Hate the, I need to lock on, I think. That particular one. Okay, so there's multiple variations of pinwheel through here. They'll shoot fireballs at you. Generally just drop down to the side, grab the item. They usually won't hit you when you're in this little crevice over here. And then just wait for maybe one more attack. There's one above me, but just ignore him now. Kill him first now, and then we'll kill the ones below. Ow, ow, watch out for these babies. I actually did forget about them. This is not good. You know, a little toxic, yeah. Oops. Let's equip a Blooming Purple Moss Clump to get rid of the toxic. So again, just follow the walls, makes this a bit easier. Drop down to the left here, and then drop down. So what we're going to do is we're just going to get the item, and we're going to go straight to the boss. Although I might have to still kill, I might still fight the pinwheels just because they, oh, forgot I missed them before. The S-Stock is terrible at getting crystal lizards. That's literally the worst part of this playthrough has been just trying to kill crystal lizards with an S-Stock. You don't have any arc, you have to be completely precise with your attacks on them. Again, use this crevice. Had both of those attacks now, so we should be good to get rid of these pinwheels. Probably easiest to get the one on top again. Oops. One of them's dropped something for me as well. See which mask it is. It's usually just a mask. Oh, white titanite chunk. Nice. Nice. Patches will sell all the 3 masks as well after this, as long as you haven't told them you're a cleric. So that's useful. I'm gonna really struggle to hit those skeleton children. That sounds terrible. Okay, so through here is the white titanite slab. This will be the second one that we've got through this playthrough. Get 2 white titanite slabs, which is nice. I think you can get 2 of each. You can get 2 blues, but I don't think you can get 2... Oh, you can get 2 reds if you trade something, actually. If you trade with Snuggly, you can get one. I think it's like a Pyromancy Flame plus 10. Alright, so we want to... We should be okay just to equip the pike as well, and then we can just swap between weapons during the battle. So we got the Divine Pike and we got the S-Stock. Alright, it's Nito time. If you hear a screeching, I'm gonna get a red scythe coming up towards my genital area, so watch for that one. So use the pike on the skeletons just so they don't respawn. Nito will respawn them otherwise. And stay away from the left hand area because it's got some bigger skeletons. So we try and lead Nito to the right hand side. My S-Stock's just higher upgraded than my pike, that's why I'm using S-Stock on Nito. You can also hold your shield up if you're too close to that attack, and you'll at least be able to absorb a bit of the damage, so that's always nice. So again, if you're not sure you're going to run far enough away, just hold your shield up. Don't take too much damage from it. Oh, well, that was simple. We're just going to equip our helmet again, and then we're going to head towards Gwyn. So that'll be the last boss for this playthrough. Every other boss has been defeated. Paladin Leroy's stuff will be here as well, so you can grab his armor. It's quite cool armor. I'd definitely rate it. Let's see if we can get ourselves to fast roll. I don't think it's going to happen, but let's see if we can use a couple more soul items and get ourselves to fast roll. I don't actually know what, I haven't gone on, there's a site called Mugen Monkey that you can use to sort of look at builds and how they're going to work out. I haven't done that for this playthrough, so I have no idea what endurance I need to be fast rolling, but just keep leveling up a tiny bit and see if we can get it. It's only for one boss fight. That's as much as I'm willing to do. Let's see what we get up to. So 37 endurance. Is it enough? We can hopefully just take one piece of armor off now though. Okay, so we still have to take the helmet and the gloves off, or the chest piece. What? Alright. That's weird, I thought I could roll with them taken off before. Apparently I still can't fast roll with both of those off. Cramped. Framped! Oh, sorry, before we talk to Framped, actually, we got a couple of things to do. So this is Patch's shop.
Oh, we meet again. How many of you are there? You've come at the perfect time. I'm done with the looting. I'm a humble merchant now, and wondrous treasures have I, at a special price for you. There you are. Have a nice look at them. Oh, relax. No more funny business out of me, my friend. Here, have you met that backwoods sheaver? Believe me on this one, bruv. The man is trouble. I can see it in his eyes. I just can. No doubt about it. Watch him. Yeah, have you met that sunbathing Solaire? Believe me on this one, bruv. He's a complete idiot. But he happens to be an awfully strong idiot. So just nod your head and keep him on your side. Well, have you met Petrus? That self-proclaimed cleric? Believe me on this one, bruv. The man is scum. Don't you be fooled by his claims to do good. They're all the same, those rotten clerics. Oi, have you met Lautrec the Embraced? Believe me on this one, bruv. He's completely mad. He wouldn't think twice about cutting somebody down. So watch out for him. Especially if you've humanity to spare. I'm done with the looting. I'm a humble merchant now. And wondrous treasures have I, at a special price for you. I'm done with the looting.
Okay, so you can also get so Eyes of Death, Divine Blessing, Prism Stone, Humanity, Twin Humanities. He will get a couple of other items in a bit later as well. I think there's some Twinkling Titan items. What is it? His axe as well, the Crescent Axe. He's got a couple of miracles. Oh, there we go, Crescent Axe there, and the Talisman. And then you can buy all three of those masks, so that's quite cool that you can pick up whatever you want. Let's just grab the Mask of the Father, for instance.
Right.
And then last thing to do is Petrus will kill Rhea if you don't kill him first. So Rhea's going to be up in the chapel, but Petrus will kill her if you don't kill him first.
Oh, I'm sorry. Miracles, was it? Sometimes I lose myself. Pay me no mind.
By the lords.
Oh! This can't be. It can't end like this.
So we're going to talk to Rhea, and then we'll come back and wake up Framped. Wake up, Jeff!
Hello. I will never forget what you did. I am deeply indebted, for it was not within my power to save Vince or Nico. I cannot thank you enough. In case you have not heard, I am Rhea of Thorland. I only wish there was some way I could help you. But I am inexperienced and I only know the art of miracles. If that could be of any help, speak to me again. Would a miracle be of any help to you? I would be most pleased if that was so. And may we discuss miracles then? Vince and Nico were fooled by a lout named Patches and turned into hollows. My prayers did them no good. It is my ignorance, my frailty that has sealed their fates. Perhaps Petrus realized my weakness all along, and thus made the decision to abandon me. I can hardly blame him now. Vince and Nico were...
And you can get Divine Blessings from her. I think you can only get one. And a couple of miracles, so she's got quite a few. Wrath of the Gods, I think, is the unique one that she has that no one else sells in the game. And that's about it.
Then be safe. Farewell, Nox.
Alright, let's go wake up Jeff and head down to Gwyn. Surprised I couldn't think of his name there for a second. It's not like the main boss in Dark Souls 1 / potentially in 3 as well. Again, I have mentioned it before in a previous stream, but I think, in my opinion, Ornstein and Smo are the most iconic boss in Dark Souls 1. It kind of goes a bit downhill from there. But lore-wise, Gwyn would be the most important boss. Everybody say, "Wake up, Jeff!" Yeah, nice job.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. Well and wide awake. Do not treat me like an old withering snake. I am pleased to see you well. Is it something urgent? The beings who possess these souls have outlived their usefulness, or have chosen the path of the wicked. As the primordial serpent, I implore you to defeat them and claim their souls. Let there be no guilt. Let there be no vacillation. The beings who... Very well. Then stay still for a moment.
Gotta be my least favourite mode of transportation in Dark Souls. Okay, offering the souls. This area is really cool in my opinion. Nice. Nice. It's fascinating looking at the messages that people leave. Up some parries. I'm very bad at parrying Gwyn. I hope you guys enjoy. We'll see. Hopefully I can hit some parries on Gwyn. That'll be my aim, but if I can't, I'll just have to fight him normally. So each of these Black Knights can drop their weapon, and they're guaranteed to drop that chunk. Either the normal chunk or the red tide knights, or there's blue and white for the last couple of knights. Oops. And the shield, I forgot they could drop the shield. So there's all the Black Knight armor that you can grab, just sitting there. And if you do choose to do it, we're doing a no summons run, but if you do choose to do it, Solaire's sign will be over here. We're hollow at the moment, so we can't see it. You need to be human to see signs. That was very bad. Oh. I don't even see that as an attack a lot of the time, and that is delayed as hell. Really bad at the halberd ones. I can't judge that one. Give it one more attempt. Too early. He missed them. Waited too long for that. Oh, again. Terrible. I just can't judge these guys. They're not telegraphed enough. Hey, there we go. Definitely recommend backstabbing the halberd knights unless you get good at their parries. Very tough to do, in my opinion. Alright guys, it's Gwyn time. Lord of Sunlight. Lord of Cinder as well. This is gonna be a quick fight! I'm gonna keep trying the parries, guys. I'm gonna keep trying the parries. If we have to resort to normal attacks, we will, but I want to try and get good at parrying Gwyn, and I don't think there's a better time than on stream, so you guys can have a bit of fun watching it. Gotta make it an epic undead fight, you know, we gotta keep coming back and trying, and eventually we'll beat Gwyn. Keep it in line with the lore of Dark Souls 1. We're not gonna bother too much about these guys every time. I'm not convinced at how good I am at running past this one in the middle, but we'll see. Still hear their footsteps behind me. It's not exactly a comforting sound. He almost jumped off the edge. That was very close. Ah, he went off. Okay, Gwyn. Goes so quick. I think I need to. Parry, like, block the first attack and parry the second attack when he does that, just because it helps you get in the rhythm of the timings. That's quite a good technique, especially for Lothric Knights in Dark Souls 3. Again, this is a fight I realistically don't do very much. I don't want to go to new game cycles most of the time. I like leaving all the bosses done, so I haven't actually done the Gwyn fight more than maybe 5 times? Dark Souls 1's not really my speciality. I do enjoy it a lot, but DS2 and DS3 are definitely more up my alley. DS3 mostly, but DS2 is good. Although parries in DS2 are going to be something else. I feel like I'm best in 3. I'm pretty good in 1, as you've probably seen if you guys have followed the streams. But DS2 is weird. The pace of the game is very slow, so it should be easy to hit parries a lot of the time, but your wind-up's also slow, so it's a strange one. I love the game though. I love the armor sets, I love the lore behind it, I love the look of the game. Even the gameplay is okay, decent. Repetition of the bosses is a bit much. It's got combos for days. We're gonna try and get through a bit quicker. Footsteps in this area are intense. Just hear the ash just. try to stay in front of him this time. Oh, whoops. Block. No, I can't block. Takes too much. Wow. Takes so much stamina off me. Oh boy. Nice. I'm gonna give myself 2 more attempts at fully trying to parry, and then we may just... I don't even know, do we just roll? His attacks are a lot quicker than I remember them being, to be honest. I had 2 parries that last time, so we can aim for at least 3 this time. I remember people telling me, Gwyn... Yeah, Gwyn's easy once you know how to parry him, and I mean, yeah, like if you can parry him, that's great, but it's really easy to miss. Attacks extremely fast. Goal. Yeah, that second attack's a lot easier to parry than the first. Even if we just absorb the attack, it's fine. Oh! Oh, what? That was honestly an accidental last parry. I think I tried to block and must have pressed parry. That reminds me of that Dark Source video. Just for the accidental parry that kills Gwyn. Literally was that there. Yeah, so that's let's just stop looking like an idiot. That's Dark Souls 1, guys. DS remastered, DSR. We will link the flame, so we don't really have a choice at this point. We're gonna have to go to New Game Plus anyway. But yeah, that's DS1. I hope you guys enjoyed the whole process of getting here. We will be doing Dark Souls 2 from next week as well. So we'll start up next Tuesday, Dark Souls 2, and we'll get to DS3 as well. So just as a reminder, we're trying to continue with the similar weapons throughout the games, going with no summons. So we achieved the no summons for this playthrough, which is really nice. And yeah, similar weapons, similar armor sets, and no summons. That's the main rules to this. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the the whole lore of the game as well. I tried to make sure that I went through the characters, the NPCs quests, and talked to everyone, ran those cutscenes, that sort of thing. So I hope it was a really nice, chilled sort of playthrough, and showcasing some parries, some backstabs, some just general where the important items are, all that sort of thing. Hope you guys enjoyed, and let's finish up DSR. Alright guys, thank you again, and we'll see you next week.